since the smartphone like born or appear, and yeah, since the smartphone were very available for every people, and there are a lot of apps that can help our life, like especially for our English learner, and we always can use
Mm.
a lot of a huge of a tons of apps to help us like improve our vocabulary, improve or provide some ways for us to keep learning our English, improve our English good, uh and yeah, and there are
So Shitai,
also
can you mention like several essential applications that you can download on your phone
yeah
right now? What are those?
for our English learning.
Yeah, for English learning
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah.
Like what?
Like in China, we can use
Mm,
Youdao dictionary app that can improve our vocabulary, and
mm.
we also can download Duolingo, and that
Duolingo.
will be
It's
that will
such an
be an
amazing
awesome,
app.
yeah, amazing app for
Yeah.
English learner, especially for English
Mm. Yeah.
beginners.
FYI.
Yeah,
Yeah, FYI, if you want to take an English test, you better go for Duolingo to get your certificate because it is acknowledged by several institutions, like great institutions in the world, to apply
yeah,
to some jobs and then to some universities. They actually receive Duolingo certificate from their
yeah.
potential students.
I think the position of
Mm.
Duolingo is as the same as TOEFL
Yeah.
and
Yeah, and
IELTS.
somehow you don't need to take a TOEFL test or an IELTS test anymore. But not
Yeah.
all
Duolingo is a
universities in the
awesome.
world they want to receive Duolingo certificate. Not all, but you should actually search for the information in advance.
Yeah. Wow, awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
and but maybe Duolingo is not very suitable for me, because I
Why?
also have I had spent it since it was since that 3 months for me to try to using
Mm,
Duolingo to improve my English, but
mm,
I have passed the first level and
mm.
second level,
That's
but
great.
it seems it would take me like one
How many
month.
levels does it have?
It seems that 5 or 6 level.
Mm,
Yeah, but while I finished the first level and second level, it seems it didn't make any sense on me.
mm.
Maybe, yeah,
Because it was too difficult for you, or it was too easy for you, so you got bored of doing the same thing over and over again using that application.
it's not very easy and it's not very difficult. It
Mm.
like
But it's
I
just
can,
boring like that.
yeah. I it's not about boring, but I just noticed that it cannot improve my English. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not at that level. Yeah, and
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
more and more conversation. Maybe, yeah.
Mm.
So
Oh yeah, you need more conversation practice,
the
speaking
real
practice,
conversation.
right?
Yeah,
Real
yeah, yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
So,
It's
do you
not.
still remember the first application that you used back then, to in order for you to communicate in English with other people? The name of the app on your phone. What
Yeah,
was
I could
that?
say that it was Hello Talk.
Hello
I
Talk.
in yeah, Hello Talk is my first app to make conversation
Mm,
with some English speakers. Yeah,
mm,
like I remember that uh, there were some vision that make me to want to improve my yeah, I'm sorry. I could say that I remember I had some reason for me to improve my vocabulary, but uh that time, I just saw that wow, no, no, no. I just saw that maybe I have to try to make more and more conversation with English speaker, and then I try to search a lot of app, and finally I saw that maybe Hello Talk is suitable for me, so I just decided to try, and then you know I found several English speaker, and I also have experience to talk with the U.S. native English speaker who living in U.S. Uh, and after our conversation, I saw that I couldn't understand. Maybe I just could understand around 30 percentage of his words. So poor,
How many
and
percent of his words?
30 percentage.
30? Wow.
Yeah, 30 percentage.
That was not
So
enough to understand the whole conversation, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
just
It
give
seems
several explanations of from him, right? Because you didn't know what he was talking about to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We always could misunderstand our meanings, and
Mm.
but I also appreciated her because she
Mm.
was always
She was
patient
super
to me.
patient.
Yeah, super patient.
I know that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And that time I realized that why I couldn't understand her, and then I
Mm.
try to find some uh methods that I think reasons that finally I found maybe my listening skills is so poor, so I decided to
Mm.
find a lot of audio materials. Yeah, and then I keep listening and listening daily, and you know at the end of the day I saw I my listening skills has been improved, so I decided to use that app again, and that
Mm.
time I found maybe it seems that my listening skills has been improved, but it's not, because I also need a lot of real conversation to improve my listening skills.
So that's cool. I'm glad. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, it seems to a tough.
When it comes
Yeah,
to the usage of communications device like smartphones or laptops or something like iPad, what we call it tablet, right? And other
yeah, yeah, yeah,
electronic devices that can get connected with the internet. So it opens our world wider where we got a chance to talk with other people based on our uh, target language. If we are learning English by this time, so we are provided by so many applications. There are as our platforms to improve our English by having more and more conversations in English with other people from around the globe. So the fact where we actually can use some of them for free, I mean free of charge, we don't need to pay
yeah,
for anything. It's
yeah, yeah,
super
yeah,
awesome. It means that it's more accessible to anyone who cannot afford to go to an English institutions to take an English course. It opens their chance to sharpen their English skills by communicating with other people. That's cool.